biggest challenge that we have with attracting young professionals is really the reputation of the city. Look, we're a 160-year-old Rust Belt, city, a very industrial city is how we got our start. And I think it's pretty difficult to overcome that kind of a reputation when you're trying to attract talent from throughout the Midwest and the coasts. So, to get over that, I think you really need to market yourself. I think you need to market businesses that have come. I think you need to really emphasize businesses that are in the area, like our hospitals, which are fantastic. The Microsoft Center, which is coming in, Foxconn, Schreiber, Associated Bank headquarters. There's a lot of businesses that have come in and provided a lot of opportunities, and we need to take as much advantage of that as we can. A lot of those businesses are here because of public funds that have been invested into those businesses. We got to make sure that we're investing those funds, the right way and getting the most out of them by now drawing that talent into the city. So the mayor's role may be a little limited on, the diversity, except that we are responsible for appointing membership to committees. We have an opportunity to go out and expand our neighborhood associations, which really at the lowest level of government allows everybody to have a personal role and a hand in policy that's being made. It's a great channel to interact the community with the government. So neighborhood associations are really important. Again, appointing committee members. Of course, you want the most qualified members there, but you want to make sure that those are well, again, marketed and advertised and say, hey, we are looking for people that want to come and do this, sit on this committee and be a part of the decision-making team. And then, of course, making those decisions from there. Now, luckily, we've had some long-term incumbents that were local representation in the last few elections that have been, beat by first-time women candidates. And I think that that's a really positive thing, and that's another thing. It just kind of shows in the community that, look, people can run for these positions and they don't need to be afraid. It's not that difficult to be a candidate. For the next mayor, community connectivity is going to be the most important really aspect of their campaign. There are some there's some strained relationships between Green Bay and some of our neighboring communities. That might be Ashwaubenon, Brown County, the Oneida Nation. And we really need to invite these folks to the table and say, look, we benefit from you, you benefit from us, and how can we mutually benefit from each other regarding policy. Another very strong part of that is if we've got 6 or 7 individual voices in the greater Green Bay area, those are not as strong as one cumulative voice when it comes to lobbying in Madison and trying to get additional resources here. Another part of that would be, look, public transportation. The Titletown district is fantastic, but it's not in Green Bay. We would love those folks that are there to come and visit our downtown. We need to expand our public transportation into Howard and into really all of our neighboring communities to be able to draw people to Green Bay. At the same time, that becomes much more attractive to people. Connectivity of the trail systems, East River, Fox River, and just, of course, the West Side Corridor. Once you connect all these trail systems, that becomes a lot more attractive to young professionals as well.